Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Amana range infinite switch. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new infinite switch. The infinite switch is located inside the control panel and it sends power down to the small element. The main reason you'll be changing it out is if it's failed and the element's not getting any power, or the contacts are stuck together and the element is on a high no matter what you select. In order to change the infinite switch, the first thing we have to do is pull the knob off for the small element. In order to get to the infinite switches, we have to take off this upper access panel, but to make it easier to take the upper panel off, we're going to take the lower one off. So we're going to use our Phillips screwdriver to remove the 4 screws that hold it on. Once you have the last screw off, you can set the panel aside. Now we can take out the upper panel. We're going to use our 1/4 inch nut driver to take out the screws. Once you have all 4 screws out, we can take the panel off. You want to pull the bottom part out first. Then you can lower it down and pull out the upper edge. Once you have it off, you can set it aside. Now that we have the panel off, we have access to the infinite switch. We have to take all the wires off. There's 5 different connectors, so you want to make sure you write down where everything goes or take a picture of it. So we're just going to reach in with a needle nose pliers and carefully pull these off. Once you have all the wires disconnected, we can go around front and remove the screws that hold the switch into the console. When you're taking the screws out, you want to be careful you don't break them. If they're rusted in there, you may want to put some penetrating oil on there before you try to take them out. Once you have both screws out, we can carefully feed the switch through the back and pull it out of the console. Here's the old infinite switch next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new infinite switch in, you want to make sure you have it arranged in the console the same way the old one was when it came out. In our case, this was on the bottom. So once you have it lined up the way you need it, we can go from the back side and put it in the console. And then we can put the screws in to hold it in place. Once you have the screws in, we can go around back and reattach the wires. To hook the wires up, all we have to do is carefully push them onto the terminals. We're going to start on the right side and hook up the yellow one first. And then the double blue went right above it. And then on the other side of the switch, we had the yellow one on the bottom. Then the double red. And the double black on the top. Once you have all the wires connected to the new infinite switch, we can put the covers onto the back. When you're putting the upper panel on and you're sliding the lower part in, there's 3 screws that you're going to have to flex this panel over from underneath to make sure it goes in all the way. So the first thing we're going to do is feed the upper part in and then push it in. It's going to hit those 3 screws, and then we have to reach underneath and flex it over so it goes all the way in. Once you have it all the way in, we can use our 1/4 inch nut driver to put in the screws. Now we can use our Phillips screwdriver to put the lower panel on. To put the lower access panel on, all you have to do is line it up, and you can hold it with your knee while you line up the screw holes. And then we can use our screwdriver to put in the Phillips screws. Now that we have the access panel on, we can go around front and put the knob on. In order to put the knob on, there's a D shape on the back of the knob that we have to match up with the D shape on the shaft. Once you have it lined up, you can flip the knob over and push it on. Once you have the knob back on, you can plug the range back in and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.